I had a really hard time initially embracing hidden addiction. And the rationale is that if you're doing this thing that you won't share with others or that you do privately, and especially if it emanates with a feeling, then if you continue to do that while you're trying to self-heal, you can't really self-heal if you're doing this other thing. And ultimately, all of it leads you back to your purpose. And so everything, sustaining the body vessel, self-healing, is all about maintaining the body for a period of time so that you can enact your purpose. And it is definitively, I believe, why you're here. So let me just ask, do each of you feel like you have a purpose? Or
Definitely.
So what we talk about is not the life purpose, which most know about. We talk about the original purpose. So I want you to think of the original purpose as a wheel, and the life purpose is as a spoke is on the wheel. So you have many lives, many spokes, and if you get about doing or finding out your life purpose, it doesn't complete the wheel. It doesn't give you the full scope of what the purpose is. So if all you're about is finding your life purpose, it won't get you there, is the way we kind of phrase it. Because what you want to do is enact the reason that your soul decided that it wanted to have this physical experience. Because the physicality here is the ability to feel your emotions and understand what you've created. And it's usually the things that we create that we don't like that we suppress that and we don't feel it. And those things get stored within because it's only energy. And universe says, well, you came here to experience life. And in order to know this good thing, you have to know its converse energy. And so why would you not want to experience that? So we will save it for you within your vessel. And so as you, and it's not that we get older, but it's that over time, that energy has been within for so long that the good energy wants the synergy and the synergistic attributes of the other energy. And so it tries to morph and match this other energy. And so over time, we experience aches, pains, and other maladies because we have suppressed the energy that we were really meant to feel. And within the Awaken book, where it's a self-healing book, it's all about feeling those things that we suppressed, because what's been suggested is when you do that, then you allow the body to process. And you allow that energy to be released because you're just meant to feel it for a little bit. When you start to get distracted, you know, when you're driving down the street, do you actually see a miracle if it's before you, or are you locked in the mind? And so the reason that we have nature, the reason that we have the beauty outside is to soothe and restore. It's a reset. It's the ability to reset. And so there's so much that we've been given, but the mind doesn't understand any of that because the elders equate it to a computer. And the computer has not been programmed for spirituality. So instead of embracing, it judges. And in the judging of each and everything, it is kind of assessing so that it has a degree of understanding. I had someone ask me when I was in Las Vegas, and I did a session when I was in Las Vegas, and they asked me what my understanding was of angels and archangels. And I knew that that was a big question for me because I've grown up with a very specific idea of what that is. And so when I asked to get more definitive information there, I was told I needed to do a meditation called Release Beliefs. Because if you have a belief and it's not totally, fully true, then how do you accept what is true if you're not willing to shift what you knew before. And the mind wants to understand in very basic terms what things are. And so I was told that I couldn't get the update until I had released beliefs a little bit, and I still haven't gotten the full update of it yet. But I know that part of it is that when you see light beings, that when they go very quickly, they have light around them, which the mind interprets as wings. Now, whether or not those light beings have wings or not, but it's something that we can understand and that we've been taught since we were little. And so to release what we believe now to maybe shift into something else, sometimes the mind just can't handle it. So I was given a little bit, and I'll work on that individually. But I throw that out there because what I suggest and what has been suggested to me is that when you're in this space of wanting to know more, that you're able to then put on the table what it is you believe so that you can accept something that may be a little bit different than what you understand today. Because everything is about change. Everything is about moving to that next level, moving to the point where you take each and everything as an opportunity